We've all known the force of black holes. Even years after their occurrence, we still feel its waves as an after effect. However, have you ever heard of a white hole? No? Then this video is perfect for you. This is Marketfly and today we'll embark on another kind of adventure. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe to our channel so you won't miss any episodes tours such as this video. That being said, let's begin our travel to the stars. After years and years of speculation, scientists have finally found a white hole. Before we identify a white hole, let's first look into black holes. Black holes are terrifying phenomena that occur in deep space. It swallows anything that is near it, and if ever a black hole was to pop up near our solar system, then it's the end for our world. Now that we have a clear picture of a black hole, you might think that a white hole is its opposite, kinda like a yin and yang sort of thing. However, a white hole isn't less terrifying. White holes have similarities to black holes and we'll get to them in a bit. For a more technical approach, black holes can come in different sizes. There are three main types of black holes and these specifications are dependent on the black hole's mass and size. First on the list are the primordial black holes. This type of black hole is as small as the size of a single atom. But here's the catch, it has a mass of a large mountain. Next is a more common type, the stellar black holes. These black holes are the most common types of black holes and they come in a medium size. Its mass can be 20 times greater than our sun's mass, but they are relatively small. Their size can have a diameter of approximately 10 miles. Due to its density, it creates a powerful gravitational pull, and according to scientists and their telescopes, there have already been dozens of stellar mass black holes within the Milky Way galaxy. Lastly, the most prominent black holes are called supermassive black holes. Its size is quite large, in which the power of millions suns is combined. The size of this black hole would approximately cover an entire solar system. According to scientists, every large galaxy would contain a supermassive black hole at its center. There's a black hole at the center of the Milky Way galaxy and it is named Sagittarius. Sagittarius has a mass equal to about 4 million suns. On top of that, this black hole has a diameter of about the size of our sun. With all that mind-blowing information, the next question would be, where do black holes come from? While it came from its name, the primordial black holes are speculated to be around during the formation of the early universe. Soon after the infamous Big Bang, stellar black holes were formed. This was due to the center of massive stars collapsing upon themselves. This process also caused supernovas. And additionally, scientists believe that the supermassive black holes were a result of the expansion of the galaxy due to its size and mass being relative. We mentioned before that black holes would swallow nearby planets and celestial bodies. Due to their strong gravity, black holes won't even allow any light to escape them. If a star is orbiting in space and then suddenly a black hole emerges, these two powerful forces would orbit close together and attempt to swallow each other. Due to the higher energy process, light is produced and scientific instruments would be able to identify this. Sometimes, a black hole's gravity would prove to be strong for the star that it can pull out the star's outer gases. From far away, you may be able to see the black hole transfer this energy as it grows a disk around itself. This is called an accretion disk. And as the gas from the accretion disk spirals into the black hole, it heats up to high temperatures, causing it to release X-ray light in all directions. With this, astronomers can use this information to learn more about the properties of that specific black hole. So as we dive further into this topic, we can identify similar aspects within the previous example. The closest star to our solar system is the Sun. What will happen to our Sun? Will it ever become a black hole millions of years from now? Well, according to scientists, it is unlikely. This is because the Sun does not have enough mass to collapse into a black hole. However, it will surely face its death when it becomes a red giant star. In its last lights, its fuel will throw off its outer layers, turning into a glowing ring of gas called a planetary nebula. And all that is left of our Sun will be a cooling white dwarf star. But take note, this is far, far into the future. And now, we've all been dying to know what a white hole is. Well, white holes are the exact opposite of black holes. To clarify, a white hole is a black hole viewed backward in time. As we previously mentioned, once material reaches the event horizon, there is no turning back. It is doomed and cannot escape the strong gravitational pull of a black hole. Similarly, a white hole is a region in which space-time flows is inescapable. White holes are said to have an event horizon radius in which there is a point in which it stops even light from entering. But the thing is, a white hole is speculated to expel light radiating at levels equal to the force of a black hole. This light force would be too much that gamma rays would destroy anything that enters it. The white holes were unknowingly discovered back in 1905. It was just a theory by Albert Einstein, since he suspected that although scientists, as accelerating observers, experience time differently, it doesn't necessarily apply to non-accelerating observers. On this same topic, Einstein later published his theory of general relativity, which presented the idea that objects with mass have gravity as a distortion of time and space rather than an actual physical force. Later on, KARL Schwarzschild would then use Einstein's equations to discover the Schwarzschild metric, which measures a mathematical representation of a black hole. However, this equation defined only a completely static black hole with no charge. It does not change and is an external black hole that doesn't change in size and has always existed. What's cool is that this is a prelude to white holes. At or beyond the event horizon, all events happen infinitely, and to an outside observer it's only a void or black. However, this phenomenon also entails the happenings that cannot be seen by outside observers. Thus, the white holes. Then again, not all scientists agree that white holes exist, which makes the recent discovery more controversial and significant. Physicists, for example, would argue that time cannot go backward, but this also does not prove that white holes do not exist. Considering the idea of theoretical physicist CARLO Rovelli, he presented that once a black hole could no longer evaporate and shrink due to the constraints of space-time, this same black hole would experience a quantum bounce. This outward pressure would then transform it into a white hole. To summarize his idea, it proposes that black holes would become white holes almost instantly. But, as outside observers, we only continue to see a black hole caused by gravity's time dilation. So, what do you think so far about this theory? Do you believe in white holes? Comment down below if you do, and if you don't, let me know why. Going back to the topic, there's a phenomenon that happened back in 2006. If the theory that we were presented is indeed true, most black holes that form in early years of the universe would dissipate and just burst into cosmic rays. It could even turn into another form of radiation, which may have been witnessed in the year 2006 with NASA's Swift satellite detecting an incredibly powerful gamma ray burst. This burst was later named GRB 060614. It lasted for a remarkable 102 seconds. However, scientists couldn't associate it with any star explosion. Oftentimes, gamma ray bursts would only last for 2 seconds or 30 seconds, but this one was almost 3 times longer. So what was it? Best guess? A white hole. Thank you for stopping by today on this video. I hope you liked our very new and fresh topic. If you want more tours in deep space and have updates on the most amazing gadgets, please subscribe to our channel so you won't miss a single video. That being said, this is Marketfly, and I'll see you on the next space venture.